race 3 at Bathurst, Mt Panorama, as the track is actually known. And yeah, I'm gonna do a terrible qualifying time of around the 2:08, which is only good enough for 11th place. Interestingly enough, if I had placed better, like in the 2:06.5, I still would have only been like in 9th or 10th place. So I had it off track during the qualifying, so that puts me here. Um, and so we are in 11th place along the inside of the track as we get started. I'm going to get a good start, and we're going to see what happens here as we go 13 laps at Mount Panorama. I'm going to do the first one from this position so that you see everything. All right, I get a good launch, but the person in front of me doesn't move at all, but I'm ready for it. Get around them. Get around the number 13 car on my right. But I'm on the inside, so I can't swing wide here. So he's going to get a better exit, the number 13 car. He's on my right, and he's going to actually have more speed than me coming down the straightaway. All right, so first lap is always a doozy with people having, cold tires as normal. So I'm going to take it a bit easy here. Problem is, you really got to watch for the guys that are even slower than you coming through this. Being very cautious as we go through this, and you're going to see why in just a moment here. So pretty good so far. Going up the hill to the summit, I have competition right behind me. Working through these cold tires. Here we go. Beginning the downhill stint. Car in front of me goes wide, hits that curb that you want to avoid. I'm able to avoid him. Make my way down. Trying to recover from that near scare there. Still have Luke 1.2 seconds behind me. I am in 9th place from 11th to 9th by the end of the first lap.
Boys.
Not bad.
Nearly survived it.
You heard somebody there talking about nearly surviving the first lap. All right, down the back straight. Behind me, 1.2 seconds, Luke. Esteban, 1.3 in front of me. A lot of people here faster than I am. So again, my objective is represent myself well, follow my braking points, survive the track. But we're going to make it through the first lap just fine. Open up about a 2-second lead to the driver behind me. All right. So now we'll take it from outside. First lap down, settling into the second lap. Tires are looking pretty good. They're warming up, and here we go. 9th place. I can see these two in front of me battling pretty hard. Give you a cockpit view again as we come up the hill. Again, I'm not able to go flat out here. I just haven't got the hang of it yet. I'm going to get there. I'm going to do some more practice sessions to figure that out. But here we come, down the hill. Most difficult part of the course, but actually one I'm getting pretty good at in general. You can see it comes at you real fast. Behind me, Steven is right behind me. Clearly faster than I was through that section. Remember last race I got punted off the corner here, so I'm well aware of that and trying to avoid a repeat performance of that. And I kind of knew this was coming. This is a great pass great pass on Steven's part there. I've still got Hyunmu Lee behind me, but I saw him going to the inside here. Just going to let him through. Again, there he goes. Okay. I saw that as it was coming. I knew he was over-rotating. And, yeah, so that takes him out of my concern. I'm back in 10th place as we enter lap 3. This is a really fun track. The more confident I get in it, the more fun I'm having with it. I have found that for the most part, the people racing on it are really aware of what they're getting into, it seems. They're giving each other room for the most part, other than my last race, where again I still feel that might have been intentional. Yeah, see, I should be able to go flat out through there, and I see exactly what I did wrong there. Here I need to be to the right and then swing around here pretty close to flat out. Behind me, 2.5 seconds to Petri. Steven, 3.1 ahead of me. He is clearly faster than I am. He's the one that pulled that great pass. This is where I used to screw up all the time, and now I've really got the hang of that. Even when I enter that turn a little bit wrong later in this race, I am able to correct it. Down the back straight, gonna finish up lap 3. I see what I'm doing wrong here. I see how I can get a little faster through this corner than what I'm doing. Admir, who is 2.4 seconds behind me. One driver goes into the pits right there. I don't know if he had damage or if he got a black flag or what, but he has gone into the pits, so that has elevated me to 9th position. And Admir is slowly creeping up on me. Yeah, the more I have driven this track, the more I've come to appreciate just how fun it is. And once you learn where to turn and how to light brake, it's a lot more light braking than I realized. I was really slamming on my brakes previously. And now I've discovered you don't need to do that. There I go full flat out through there. I got it that time. Boy, that is the scariest part of this track. But now I think it's probably one of the most fun parts of the track. But every time I come to the top of that drop off, it's pucker time. Admir has gone through there much faster than I have. He's 1.8 seconds behind me, with Nelson 3.2 behind me. So I've got two drivers really close behind me. And Steven in front of me has just taken off. He is clearly faster than I am. He is about 5, almost 6 seconds ahead of me now. Fastest lap I've set so far is a 2:08.219. So I need to pick up the pace, especially if I'm going to hold Admir back, who's got a 2:06.7 as his fastest lap so far. Down to the start-finish line. I get a good exit out of there. Still not a great lap time at the moment. 2:08.219. Fastest lap so far. So that wasn't my fastest. I need to pick up the pace. Admir is now 1.2 seconds behind me. The key here is you watch so many drivers take themselves out. I mean, one mistake and you're in a wall. So I've watched so many drivers just in their own race. Admer taps the wall there, so he's clearly pushing to the limit. Good run through there for me. Good run through there. Dropping down the hill. Hard left. As soon as you hit that bottom, you accelerate. There you go. Admir has caught up very quickly. He's half a second behind me at this point. And I'm well aware that he's back there and gaining on me. And this is a trickier corner than it looks. You're carrying such speed through here. You have to start braking. And I see where I should be defending now, but as I'm watching the replay of this, screw up a little bit. Admer gets a better run through there. He's now 0.3 behind me. I'm thinking he's going to take the inside on this turn here. He is not. And right behind him is Nelson. Ooh, driver behind us spins off and wrecks. That's going to free us up some pressure behind them. But Admer's 7/10 behind me here. I carry on leading the last half of the pack at this moment. I'm in 9th position. Admer's fighting for 10th. I'm fighting to retain 9th. But I can tell he has just more pace than I do. So to a degree, I don't want him to try something risky. Man, watching Admer hit the wall there again, no wonder I got a little more space on him. So I'm at 1.7, 1.8 seconds as we hit the drop-off. I tapped the wall there. Coming out of this, I'm 1.7 seconds ahead of Admer. I've made a tremendous gain there. But again, he is a faster driver than I am, so I'm expecting that he's going to catch up. My last lap, by the way, increased by over a second, 2:07.239, my fastest lap so far. Decent run through there. If I could do that all the time, I'd be happy. Admer at 1.6 behind me. And in front of me, 10.8 seconds to the next competitor. So I'm well behind 8th place. You can see I've opened up some space. I got a 1.8 second lead on Admer now. And I'm trying to open it up even more if I can. Behind Admer, Nelson 2.2. And then behind him, Lloyd, who's back at 9.6. So not much of an issue there. Not much of an issue yet, I would say. Lloyd is faster than he looks, as you will see soon. All right, up to the top of the hill. Admer has gained 2/10 through that section, 3/10. He's gained another 3/10. So, man, he's at less than a second behind me now. He's just flying. Oh, collision behind us as Admer hits Nelson into the wall. I do not want that to be me. He did apologize. I saw him apologize, but I don't want that to be me as he's pushing on hard. So now Nelson 2.8 behind me, Admer about a second behind me at the moment. Admer 4/10 behind me. So in that last lap or two, he has made up everything that I gained on him just faster than I am. I set a 206.6 there, so I'm definitely increasing my speed, but not enough to stay ahead of Admer here. And I get a terrible run out of here. But Admer does too. He's 7/10 behind me. I'm going to skip forward one lap. You can see Lloyd is 8 seconds behind Admer, so I don't know what happened to the driver that was behind him previously. I'm going to skip forward one lap. All right, so here we go. Admer 1.3 seconds behind me. I am entering, this is lap 9 at the moment of 13. Admer 1.1 second behind me. Behind him, Lloyd has caught up a second. He's at 7.2, 7.3 seconds. My fastest lap still a 206.650. My last lap was a 206.88. Getting better at carrying my speed through there. Admer still 1 second behind me. He is faster in the downhill area than I am, though. Ooh, he hits the wall there, though. Jeez, he has hit the wall so many times. I don't know how he's gotten so lucky. Every contact he's had with the wall has been a glancing blow, but look at him. He's already caught up 2/10 through that section, 3/10, 4/10 now. I think I'm just a little more cautious than he is through here, but I'd rather finish the race than wind up spread all over that wall. I'm a second ahead of Admer as we come down the back straight. Lap 9. It's the back part of it. I think this is where I make a small mistake. Nope. Good exit through there. Admer 7/10 behind me. I thought I made a mistake right there. This is a fun race. I'm actually really enjoying being pursued by him. He's doing a great job. He's 4/10 behind me now. Gets a better exit out of that turn than I had. I'm hoping to hold him off for 4 more laps. 10 through 13 to go. But he is right on my tail now, 3/10. Staying focused on my braking points. Trying not to wreck the car. That's my key at this point. Stay focused on what you're doing. Don't worry about him behind you. Just do what you're here to do. Let him make a mistake if he's going to make a mistake. Or let him pass you if he's got more pace coming down the back straight is my thinking at the moment. Ooh, he hits the wall again. Man, he is just damaging his car left and right, yet he's still able to hold on. He's fantastically fast. Look at him right on me. 2/10 as we come down the drop. Definitely aware that he's right behind me. Concerned about getting tagged if I brake sooner than he does. This is a great racing, though. Lloyd, in the meantime, is now at 5 seconds, 5.4 seconds behind us, so he is finding some pace and just flying. There he is, way back there. And I've just noticed that Lloyd is getting closer at this point and thinking, okay, well, if Admer's going to get me, which it's looking like he's very close to doing unless he makes another mistake here. Oh, man, he's fast through there. Yeah, he's right on me. 2/10 as we go into here. If he goes to the inside here, I just got to be ready for it. He feints, doesn't do it. But I recognize that he's fast but a bit reckless, and I'm a little concerned about him taking me out. 4/10 as we come down, 3/10. I go wide there, and he gets a better run on me, and I'm going to have him go ahead and pass me at this point. I'm actually going to let off the gas slightly and slide in behind him. I don't want to give up my place to Lloyd, who's now 4.5 seconds behind. We've got lap 11, so we've got 3 laps to go. Hits the wall again. Unbelievable how much wall hitting Admer's doing here. And I'm thinking, okay, he's gotten in front of me, but I'm keeping up with him pretty well, especially as he's hitting these walls. But he is starting to move off. He's already a second ahead of me. And now Lloyd is 3.1 behind me. Like, Lloyd is finding some pace. My last lap was a 2:06.97, so I'm in the 2:06s, which is fast for me. Lloyd, 2.3 seconds behind me. He is catching me. 2.1, and I don't know, or 2.3, and I don't know where his pace has come from all of a sudden. But boy, he is flying. Flying. Decent exit from there, but Lloyd up another 2/10 as we go through there. I'm not quite fast enough through there. All right, we are entering lap 12. Oh man, look at Lloyd go. He's flying. 1.8 behind me now. Now, even if I lose out to Lloyd, it's still going to put me in 10th spot. I want to be in the top 10 this race. This will be the first time I think I finish in the top 10 on this track. But I'd prefer to finish in 9th place if I can. And behind Lloyd, 6.5 seconds behind me is Ryan. Wow, Lloyd goes really wide right there. I gained 3/10 just because he swung wide there. Up near the top of the mountain now. Lloyd 2.3 behind me. I'm 1.9 to Admer now. I just need to maintain my lead. Now Admer goes wide there onto the grass. I've caught up a little bit to him as a result of that, but it's not going to hold. He's much faster. But Lloyd now 1.6 behind me. I don't know where Lloyd's pace came from all of a sudden, but man, he is flying. 1.4 behind me. I'm 1.5 to Admer. 3 of us down the back straight. Got to get a good run from here. I've got to get a good run through here and a clean turn to keep Lloyd off me. I do fairly well, but Lloyd is caught 2/10 through that, if not 3/10 through that corner. Where did his pace come from? All right. He hits the dirt. I'm 1.5 seconds ahead of him going into the final lap of the race. I just need to maintain. I am now in 8th position because somebody has crashed out and gone into the pits. 1.5 ahead of Lloyd. 1.9 to Admer in front of me. Tires are kind of going at this point. Lloyd, Admer hitting the wall again. He's just kissing walls left and right. I don't know how he has not damaged his car badly, but at the moment he's just taking these glancing blows. Should have gone a little further left there. Could have come out of here faster. Lloyd 1 second behind me now. And I can feel it. He's pushing hard. And here we come down the hill. Last half of the track. I've got to just hold out 7 tenths, 8 tenths. Lloyd is 5 tenths behind me now. He is just flying. He's on a mission to get past me. Good exit through there. I tapped the wall just slightly. Nothing big. But Lloyd now 4 tenths behind me and drafting off of me as we come down the back straight. This is not a good situation. I have to nail this final corner just right or I'm going to have a problem. I do not slow quite enough, go off the track. Lloyd's still behind me, but coming up on me. I'm trying to hold him off. We go through the final corner. I give him room. It's a drag race down to the start-finish line, and Lloyd gets it just barely ahead of me. What a great run, though. My mistake cost me 8th place, and Lloyd gets 8th, and I take 9th place. So, all in all, though, good race. Very few mistakes on my part. I can get a little bit faster. Let's see what that does to my results. And this is where I'm quite happy. Gained 27 I rating, 9.09 safety rating. Not too concerned about that. I was in the top 3 split. Strength of field was only 1554, but for me, this raises me into the 1600 point category. It's the needle is moving the right direction for my progress. I started in 11th place. I finished in 9th place. I only got 4 incident points, and I'm just really happy with my driving here. Like, really good. I was careful when I needed to be careful. I did the right thing. Things are looking good. Things are looking really good there. So what does that mean? Well, let's take a look at the stats, and let's look at the sports car stats, and you can see that my career trajectory over the last year, I am at the highest point ever for me. This doesn't quite count the 1600 yet. If I finish, I'll be up around here. It's the highest point ever for me. I've made a lot of progress, and I just want to keep that up and to the right trajectory going. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.